The German cockroach Blattella germanica cockroaches are a serious concern in homes, restaurants, commercial kitchens, and rental properties across the UK, and one of the most common species we encounter is the German cockroach. Recognizing this pest early is key to preventing a widespread infestation. As award-winning UK pest control experts, we've seen firsthand how quickly German cockroaches can spread through properties, especially those with warm, humid environments such as kitchens, bathrooms, and boiler rooms. In this guide, we'll help you accurately identify the German cockroach, understand where they thrive, the risks they pose to health, and how to deal with them effectively. Whether you're a homeowner, landlord, business owner, or property manager, this page is your go-to resource for accurate identification and next steps for cockroach control. What is a German cockroach? The German cockroach is the most common cockroach species found in the UK, particularly in heated buildings such as homes, restaurants, hotels, and commercial kitchens. Recognized by its light brown coloring and two distinctive dark stripes on its pronotum, this species is a fast-moving, warmth-loving insect that thrives in areas with easy access to food, water, and shelter. Unlike the slower, moisture-loving oriental cockroach, German cockroaches are agile climbers and are often seen on walls, ceilings, and cupboards as well as floors. They are highly adaptable and will hide in the tiniest cracks and crevices, especially behind kitchen appliances, in cupboards, near pipework, and within wall voids. Key characteristics include: scientific name, Blattella germanica. Common name, German cockroach. Habitat preference, warm, humid environments close to food and water such as kitchens, bathrooms, boiler rooms, and food storage areas. Activity, nocturnal, emerging at night to feed and remaining hidden during the day. German cockroaches are a strong indicator of poor sanitation or a breakdown in pest proofing. Because they breed rapidly, with one female capable of producing hundreds of offspring in her lifetime, spotting even a single individual should be taken seriously. They rarely live in isolation and are often part of a much larger infestation. Knowing how to identify a German cockroach is the first step in protecting your property from a potentially severe and fast-spreading pest problem. How to identify a German cockroach. Anatomical diagram of the German cockroach. Diagram of the German cockroach with labeled body parts. Light brown to tan, with two distinct dark parallel stripes on the pronotum. Long, flexible antennae. Head partially concealed beneath the pronotum. Males and females both have wings that cover the abdomen but are rarely used for flight. Leathery front wings. Flattened, oval-shaped body, allowing access to very narrow gaps. Well-developed spiny legs for rapid running and climbing. Note: adults measure 12–15 mm in length. Nymphs are smaller, wingless, and darker in color. Signs of a German cockroach infestation. Spotting German cockroaches early can make all the difference in preventing a serious infestation, but because they're nocturnal, fast-moving, and excellent at hiding, these pests often go unnoticed until numbers have grown significantly. Here are the key warning signs to look out for. 1. Live cockroaches. Most often seen late at night in kitchens, bathrooms, or boiler rooms, crawling on floors, walls, and even ceilings. Adults are light brown to tan, 12–16 mm long, with two dark parallel stripes behind the head. Nymphs are smaller, wingless, and darker in color, usually found close to their hiding places. 2. Cockroach droppings. Resemble black pepper or fine coffee grounds. Often found inside cupboards, in drawer runners, behind appliances, and around sinks or pipework. In heavy infestations, droppings may be scattered along runways and harborages. 3. Egg cases. Light to medium brown, capsule-shaped, approximately 6–9 mm long. Often carried by the female until just before hatching, making them harder to spot than Oriental cockroach oatheke. Each egg case can contain 30–40 eggs, so removing them promptly is essential. 4. Unpleasant, musty smell. Larger infestations produce a distinctive, stale odor. Caused by cockroach pheromones, droppings, and bodily secretions. Strongest in warm, enclosed areas such as behind fridges, inside cupboards, or under sinks. 5. Shed skins. As they grow, nymphs molt multiple times, leaving behind light brown, papery exoskeletons. Commonly found close to food sources or harborages. 6. Sightings in cupboards, appliances, or wall voids. German cockroaches prefer warm, hidden areas, often infesting spaces behind ovens, inside microwaves, under dishwashers, or within wall and ceiling voids. In flats or commercial buildings, they may travel through ducting, service risers, and plumbing gaps between units. Even one cockroach is a warning sign. German cockroaches breed rapidly, and a single sighting is likely to mean there's an active and growing population nearby. Because they hide deep within cracks and crevices, infestations can escalate before you realize the scale of the problem. Where German cockroaches are found in the UK, common locations and high-risk areas. German cockroaches are found throughout the UK, with infestations most frequently reported in busy urban areas such as London, Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, and Glasgow. Their presence is strongly associated with warm, humid indoor environments, especially in properties where food is prepared or stored. Typical environments where German cockroaches thrive: commercial kitchens, restaurants, and food preparation areas. Behind and under appliances such as ovens, fridges, and dishwashers. Cupboards, drawer units, and dry food storage areas. Bathrooms, particularly around sinks, baths, and pipework. Boiler rooms, plant rooms, and laundry facilities. Inside electrical equipment, vending machines, or microwave casings. Service ducts, wall voids, and false ceilings. In residential settings, they're often first discovered in kitchen cupboards or behind appliances, particularly in warm spots near motors or pipework. In commercial premises, infestations may only be noticed when cockroaches are seen during working hours, a serious concern for food safety and compliance. Their ability to hide in tiny cracks and crevices, combined with their tendency to spread through shared ducting, plumbing, or wiring conduits, makes them a significant challenge in multi-occupancy buildings. Even properties that are regularly cleaned can become infested if neighboring units have an active problem. If you're spotting cockroaches inside cupboards, behind appliances, or emerging from warm, hidden areas, it's time to investigate further and contact a professional pest control expert. Habitat and behavior of Oriental cockroaches. Oriental cockroaches are primarily nocturnal pests, often active after dark when buildings are quiet. While they prefer warm, damp environments, they are surprisingly tolerant of cooler conditions and can even survive outdoors in sheltered locations during the winter. Nymphs and adults tend to cluster together in hidden harborages when inactive, drawn to each other by an aggregation pheromone. You'll often find them hiding under kitchen units, inside ducting, beneath floorboards, or in service voids, especially in properties with excess moisture or poor ventilation. Although they feed on a wide variety of organic matter, Oriental cockroaches require access to free water to survive. This is why infestations are most common in heated buildings such as apartment blocks, hotels, hospitals, and laundries. Underground heating ducts and service shafts. Drains, bin stores, and waste areas. Refuse sites or outdoor areas close to buildings. Unlike some other cockroach species, Oriental cockroaches do not tolerate hot, dry conditions, and they're not good climbers on smooth surfaces, though they can ascend rough walls and vertical ducts, allowing them to spread across multiple floors in a building. Life cycle and development of the German cockroach. From egg to adult, German cockroaches are primarily nocturnal pests, becoming most active after dark when the surrounding environment is quiet. They thrive in warm, humid conditions and are almost exclusively found indoors in the UK, as they are unable to tolerate cold temperatures for long periods. Nymphs and adults tend to cluster together in hidden harborages during the day, drawn to one another by an aggregation pheromone. Common hiding places include the gaps behind kitchen units, inside cupboards, around hot water pipes, inside electrical equipment, and within wall or ceiling voids. Their small size allows them to squeeze into cracks as thin as 1.5 millimeters. German cockroaches will feed on almost any organic matter, including crumbs, grease, food waste, and even soap residues. They can survive for weeks without food but need regular access to water, which is why infestations are often found in kitchens, particularly around sinks, cookers, and appliances. Bathrooms and utility rooms, especially near pipework. Boiler rooms, plant rooms, and laundry areas. Food storage or preparation zones. Warm electrical appliances such as fridges, microwaves, and vending machines. Unlike Oriental cockroaches, German cockroaches are excellent climbers, able to scale smooth vertical surfaces such as glass, tiles, and polished metal. This allows them to infest cupboards, ceilings, and even high shelving, and to spread quickly through service ducts and wiring conduits to other parts of a building. Why German cockroaches are a problem in UK buildings. German cockroaches are one of the most significant pest concerns in the UK, particularly in multi-occupancy buildings and busy urban environments. They are frequently encountered in hotels, care homes and healthcare settings, commercial kitchens, restaurants, and food production facilities, flats and shared housing blocks. Their ability to hide in the smallest cracks and to spread rapidly through pipework, wiring conduits, service ducts, and lift shafts makes them especially problematic in large or interconnected buildings. Because they are highly nocturnal and spend the day hidden deep within harborages, infestations can become severe before they are detected. Most importantly, German cockroaches are known to carry bacteria and pathogens, including E. coli and Salmonella, contaminating surfaces, food, and food preparation equipment as they move through a property. They are also linked to asthma and allergic reactions, particularly in sensitive individuals such as children, the elderly, and those with compromised immune systems. Health risks from German cockroaches. German cockroaches aren't just unpleasant, they pose a serious health risk to homes, businesses, and public spaces across the UK. As they move through properties, particularly in kitchens, food storage areas, bathrooms, and service voids, they pick up and spread harmful bacteria and allergens. 1. Spread of disease-causing bacteria. German cockroaches are known carriers of a range of pathogenic microorganisms, including Salmonella, Escherichia coli, Staphylococcus, Pseudomonas aeruginosa. These bacteria can be transferred to food, preparation surfaces, and utensils, creating a serious risk of foodborne illness in homes, restaurants, and other commercial kitchens. 2. Contamination of surfaces as they crawl across floors, walls, counters, cupboards, and storage areas. German cockroaches leave behind fecal matter, saliva, cast-off skin and body parts, smear marks from secretions. This contamination may not always be visible but can result in cross-contamination in both residential and commercial environments, particularly dangerous in spaces where hygiene standards are strictly enforced, such as food service, healthcare, or childcare settings. 3. Triggering allergies and asthma. German cockroach allergens have been linked to respiratory irritation, allergic reactions, asthma attacks, particularly in children, the elderly, and people with pre-existing respiratory conditions. Allergens are present in droppings, saliva, and body parts, all of which can become airborne indoors, especially in poorly ventilated spaces. 4. Risks in multi-occupancy and vulnerable environments. Infestations in flats, care homes, hospitals, and schools pose an increased risk. German cockroaches can move rapidly through tiny cracks, service ducts, and wall voids, spreading contamination across multiple rooms, floors, or units. If you suspect a German cockroach problem, acting quickly isn't just about comfort, it's about protecting the health of your family, staff, customers, or tenants. For safe, expert help, speak to our team of licensed professionals or visit our Cockroach Control Services page. How to control Oriental cockroaches. Professional pest management tips. Controlling German cockroach infestations can be particularly challenging due to their rapid breeding cycle, ability to hide in tiny cracks and inaccessible harborages, and resistance to many DIY treatments. Here's what effective control looks like. Thorough inspection to locate all harborages, egg cases, and entry points. Use of residual insecticides, dusts, and gel bait specifically formulated for kitchens, bathrooms, and other hidden or damp environments. Targeting products with long-lasting effectiveness to account for the short but prolific nymph development period. Treating all affected areas, including cracks, crevices, service voids, ducting, behind appliances, and wall voids. Monitoring and follow-up visits to break the breeding cycle and ensure full eradication. Because German cockroaches reproduce extremely quickly and lay eggs in concealed locations, a single treatment is rarely enough. A professional pest control approach involves planned follow-up treatments, proactive monitoring, and comprehensive sanitation advice to ensure the infestation is fully eliminated and prevented from returning. When to call a pest professional. DIY traps and sprays rarely address the root of a German cockroach infestation, especially when eggs are hidden in walls, cabinets, drains, or service voids. If you've seen even one German cockroach, or noticed droppings, egg cases, or an unusual musty smell, it's time to call in professionals. Licensed pest control specialists use targeted, long-lasting treatments to safely eliminate infestations and prevent recurrence. Frequently asked questions about German cockroaches. Can German cockroaches fly? German cockroaches have wings but are not strong flyers. They may glide short distances, especially when disturbed. Their primary mode of movement is running, and they prefer to stay hidden in cracks and crevices. How fast do German cockroaches reproduce? German cockroaches reproduce rapidly. A single female can produce up to 8 egg cases in her lifetime, each containing up to 40 eggs. Egg cases hatch within 3-4 weeks, and nymphs mature into adults in several months. Do German cockroaches bite humans? While rare, German cockroaches may bite humans, especially if food is scarce. Bites are more likely to occur in heavily infested areas and can cause minor skin irritation. How long does it take to eliminate a German cockroach infestation? Eliminating a German cockroach infestation typically requires multiple treatments over several weeks. Professional pest control services may need to visit 2-3 times to ensure complete eradication. It's crucial to follow up with sanitation measures and seal entry points to prevent reinfestation. How do I get rid of cockroaches? Learn more on how to get rid of cockroaches. Need help with cockroach removal? German cockroaches are not a pest you want to leave untreated. If you've seen one, or suspect there may be more, contact us today for a professional inspection and safe, effective treatment. If any of these signs sound familiar, it's time to act quickly. The longer an infestation is left untreated, the more difficult and expensive it becomes to eradicate. For expert cockroach help and eradication across all towns and villages in Herefordshire and Worcestershire, visit our cockroach control page. Need a loft inspection? Learn more about our professional loft surveys. If you need to speak to a human, call our pest experts on 0198 154 088 or use our 24/7 AI Assist live chat facility on the right-hand side of your screen.